Growth requires accountability and consistency, and you can't manage what you can't measure. So if you don't have a system tracking what comes in and what goes out, you will never be able to answer the 5 questions that every business owner needs to know about their money. If you're serious about building a business that lasts, then watching this video over the next few minutes will be the most important investment that you will make all year. Because here is what I have watched happen over and over again. Somebody decides that they're ready. They got an idea. They got the passion. They got the drive. So they literally just jump in. They start to take clients and customers. They start to make sales. They start to build momentum. And then for a moment, everything feels like it's working. But then month 2 comes. Month 3 comes. And then slowly, the cracks start to show. The money ain't staying. The pressure's building. And the momentum, it starts to feel like it's slipping. And they can't figure out why, because they are working just as hard as day one. Here's what happened. They built something real, but it was based on a foundation that was never solid. And no matter how hard you work, no matter how many clients you get, no matter how much money comes in, if the foundation is broken, everything that you build on top of it is just one bad month away from falling apart. But here's the good news. The foundation ain't complicated. It's just missing. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like and how to build it so that everything that you build from this point forward has something solid to stand on. If you're serious about building a business that lasts, then watching this video over the next few minutes will be the most important investment you will make this year. Because here is what I have watched happen over and over again. Somebody decides that they were ready. They got an idea. They got the passion. They got the drive. So they jump in. They start taking customers. They start making sales. They start building momentum. And for a moment, everything feels like it's working. But then month 2 comes. Month 3 comes. And slowly, the cracks start to show. The money ain't staying. The pressure's building. And the momentum, it starts to feel like it's slipping. And they can't figure out why. Because they are working just as hard as day one. Here is what happened. They built something real, but it was on a foundation that was never solid. And no matter how hard you work, no matter how many clients you get, no matter how much money comes in, if the foundation is broken, everything you build on top of it is just one bad month away from falling apart. But here's the good news. The foundation is not complicated. It literally is just missing. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like and how to build it so that everything you build from this point forward has something solid to stand on. Now, before we get into this, I need you to hear me very, very, very carefully here. If you have been in business for a while and you realize that you skip some of these steps, that's not a character flaw. And it's not even a sign that you ain't cut out for this. What it just means is that nobody handed you the blueprint before you started building. You see, most of us learned how to make money. We learned how to hustle. We learned how to get customers. But nobody sat us down and says, hey, bro, before you take your first dollar, here is the foundation that you need to have in place. And that missing conversation is the exact reason why so many brilliant and driven business owners keep feeling like they are starting over every month. Not because they're failing, but it's because they're building on sand. But today, we're going to fix that. So my name is Coach Mack, and I use a 5-step system to show you how to build a business that actually pays you consistently. My 5-step system is actually called the Fruit Method, and I teach it in my book, Built to Pay You Because You Ain't Worked This Hard to Stay Broke. And the very first step in that system is what I call fix the foundation. Now, the foundation ain't exciting, it's not glamorous, it's not sexy or any of that stuff, right? And ain't nobody posting about this stuff on social media. But the difference between a business that survives and a business that thrives is literally the foundation that you're sitting on. Here is what fixing your foundation actually looks like. There are 6 steps to fixing your foundation. Step 1, you got to clean up your legal and financial structure before you do anything else. You need to make sure that business is legal on paper. If your legal and financial structures are a mess, then everything you build on top of it is going to be at risk. So clean it up. Step 2, register the right business entity. Sole proprietor, LLC, S Corp. Listen, those aren't just labels. They determine how you're taxed. They determine how you're protected. And they also determine how seriously the world will take you because of the business. And the thing is, the wrong entity is going to cost you money right now, and you probably don't even know it. So I recommend that you talk to a professional and get this right. Step 3, make sure you have all the business licenses and permits that you're supposed to have. If you out here and you operating without the right licenses, it ain't just illegal. It's a liability that not only can shut you down overnight, but then you're going to have other people liable as well that are working for you. So I need you to know what your city, state, and industry requires, and make sure you have all that stuff in place. Step 4, separate your business and personal accounts. Now, this is the one that trips up most people. Listen to me very carefully here, and I'm going to say this slowly. If you are running your business and your life out of that one account, you don't have a business, and you're building a case for the IRS to come for you in the very near future. So separate this money. Do it today. Open up a dedicated business account today. This one step alone will change how you see your money. Now, step 5, set up accounting or hire a bookkeeper. Now, for those who are the do-it-yourself business owners, if you can do your books and keep them up in a timely manner and make sure that they're accurate, okay, fine, do you. Knock yourself out. But I will tell you this, and I'm going to slow down when I say this, and I need you to make sure you pay attention to me when I say this. I have never met a doctor who operated on himself. I have never met a builder who showed up to a job site without their tool belt. My point is this: growth requires accountability and consistency, and you can't manage what you can't measure. So if you don't have a system tracking what comes in and what goes out, you will never be able to answer the 5 questions that every business owner needs to know about their money every month. So pick one: QuickBooks, Wave, spreadsheet, a bookkeeper. I don't care. Just pick one. Whatever works for your level right now, just get it set up and get going. Now, step number 6, know your tax filing status and make your estimated payments. Now, you may not know this, but the IRS wants their money 4 times a year. Not once, 4 times. January, April, June, and September. If you don't know your filing status, if you're not making your estimated payments, then you're building up a tax bill right now that's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. So know your status, make your payments ahead of time so you can just sleep better at night. These are the 6 steps to your foundation. If you skip them, and then every system, every strategy, every video on this channel is literally just furniture that you're putting in a house with no floor. But when these 6 things are in place, everything else that I teach starts to work in the way that it was designed to work. So now I want you to do something with me. I want you to imagine having all 6 of these in place. Your business is registered correctly. Your accounts are separate. Your books are clean. Your taxes are handled in advance. Now, when you sit down at the first of every month, you ain't starting over anymore. You're building forward because the foundation is solid. The systems are working, and every dollar that comes in, it now has a structure to land on. No more cracks, no more collapses, no more feeling like the progress that you made last month disappeared by the time this month started. You literally now have a business that just got stronger every single month because it was built on something real. So here is your assignment right now. I want you to go through those 6 steps one by one and just be honest with yourself about which ones are missing, because the gaps that are in your foundation will lead to gaps in your results. And if you want the complete 5-step system that shows you exactly how to build on top of this foundation and turn your business into something that actually pays you consistently, everything's in my book, Built to Pay You, because you ain't worked this hard to stay broke. The link is in the description. Go ahead and go get it. Now, before you go, I want you to do 3 things to show commitment to yourself. The very first thing I want you to do is I want you to like and share this video, because somebody in your circle is literally building right now on a foundation that's about to crack. I need you to go ahead and be a great friend and send this to them before it does. Next, I need you to subscribe to this channel so you never miss the content that can change how your business pays you. And finally, get a copy of this book. Maybe the book is not for you, but maybe it's for a friend or a stubborn family member that's thinking like, hey, they got it all figured out, but you know that they don't have it all figured out. Let the systems in this book change their hearts and do the heavy lifting for you, right? Don't stress about it anymore. Just click on the link in the description and let us get you started. Because remember, your business is designed to serve others, but it's built to pay you. And if your business is not paying you, then I highly encourage, and I even highly expect, to hear from you soon. Until next time, this is Coach Mac signing off.